How to stream Zoom live to YouTube, which gives you access to a larger audience. Normally your Zoom is limited to a certain amount of people, but YouTube isn't limited. First, you will need a YouTube or a Google account, and you'll need that account to be verified for live streaming. Go ahead and sign in to your YouTube account. Click the camera with the plus at the top of the screen. Click Go Live. And note, this is an account that doesn't have live streaming enabled. You would just tap Enable. If you have live stream already, you don't need to go through this process. Tap Verify. And then just follow the prompts. Basically, you will need a phone number in order to get this set up. Now, also in Zoom, you'll need to turn on this feature. Log into your Zoom account on the web and go to Settings. Near the bottom of the page, where it says Allow live streaming of meetings, ensure that is turned on and choose which areas or which programs you want to live stream to, or which platforms. I have them all checked, but specifically we're going to look at YouTube for this video. So there's two different ways you can stream to YouTube. You could start a meeting, then connect to YouTube, or you could schedule a stream. So let's do the first one first. We'll just start a meeting and then go to YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my Zoom software. I'll start a new meeting, and we don't need audio for this. And over here on More, I'm going to click Live on YouTube. And I'm going to choose the account that I have set up for live streaming and tap Allow and Allow again and tap Allow. Now you could name the live session, and you could make it public, private, or unlisted. I'm going to make this unlisted. That means anyone who has a link can see the broadcast. I'm going to go live. So now you could be a Zoom with your participants. Like maybe you have some guests in Zoom and they can be on camera. But then also you're live on YouTube, which once again means many more people can listen in. It's just that the people in Zoom will be able to talk to you. People in YouTube could chat, but they won't be able to speak with you on camera. And then here's a link that you could, here's your YouTube link that you could send out to folks. Let's go back into Zoom so we can see what it looks like. So here we are in Zoom, and let's just say that you're in Zoom and you're sharing your screen, or let's say you're sharing a whiteboard in Zoom. So now you should see this same thing happening in YouTube. Let's skip back over to YouTube, and there will be about a 17 to 20-second delay, but there we are. So there's the whiteboard in YouTube. And I don't have any sound on in Zoom now, but if I had sound on in Zoom, you would hear it in YouTube. So that was an instant meeting. But what if you want to schedule a session and send the link to folks ahead of time? You need to set that up in YouTube. So I'm in my YouTube account that's been enabled for live streaming. I'm going to click the camera again. I'm going to tap Go Live. I'll tap Manage on the left hand side. And at the right, I'll click Schedule Stream. And it's found the last stream I did. It wants to know if I want to reuse those settings. But I'm just going to hit Create New. We'll give it a name. And once again, you could choose whether it's public or private or unlisted. I'm going to go with unlisted again. You could put a description. You could put a category. And then you can put in the date, time when it's scheduled. You could put a thumbnail, like a picture for it. Yes or no for kids. If you put that it is made for kids, then people can't comment on it. Click Create Stream. And now you'll need this information to put in your Zoom. Stream key, stream URL, and backup server URL. So now let's go to Zoom and set up on that end. In the cog to go into View More Settings. And I'll need to be in my Zoom account. I'll need to start the meeting on the web instead of in the Zoom software. On the left hand side, I'll tap Meetings. Schedule a meeting. Of course, you fill in, you'll schedule a meeting at the same time you schedule the YouTube stream. And then you have to go ahead and save the meeting. Then go back, scroll down. Notice at the bottom of the meeting, here's live streaming. Notice where it says please configure. So I'm going to configure live stream. And now I'm going to take that information from YouTube and paste it here. The stream URL, the stream key, and the live streaming page URL. And make sure you don't share this information with others except for the page URL. And the live streaming page URL, you can find that at the top right. Click this arrow and copy this link and save. Now when you're ready, You'll want to have your YouTube open. Start your Zoom meeting that has all the information in it. We're starting it from the web and then we're opening the software. Click More. Click Live on Custom Streaming Service. Now this will be what your audience sees before you go completely live. And this is the link that you would have sent out when you created the stream. This is your stream link. So now you will go back to your YouTube streaming page. And notice how let's close this to move it out of the way. Notice how Go Live is turned blue. So it's recognizing Zoom here. You can see it in the window over here on the left. So now you can go live. Note we're going live over here on the left hand side. And now it shows that we are live. We're in excellent condition. And when you're done, you can end stream in YouTube and you could end the meeting in Zoom. And notice how it shows live here in Zoom as well. We'll end the meeting.